Baddies and gentlemen, welcome to Swain Baddy League 2.1. We're back. It's been a few years, and it's time to fucking draft. I'm Legendinger, aka Zed, and I am joined with a absolutely stacked roster of commentators to walk you through this draft.
Oh dear.
How
Is
you
that
guys
us?
doing? That's you. That's you,
That's
Joey.
That
that's not
that
right.
that's you.
That's not right. Well, it's us. It's us.
It is
It's
us.
all of us.
It's
We
me, Joe.
got we have multi-time best commissioner winner 30. We have His Highness the Prophet Albino Joe and the Oracle My Wang.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, Wang. Thanks for that. Thanks for your sacrifice last night. That was
Yeah.
very
I, I,
much needed.
I took a couple of shots. Oh, and we're starting off ultra weak here.
That's
Two
Master
no.
Splinter at a
That's
quarter.
bold as
25 cents,
fuck.
Cruz.
I
Oh man.
I just want to like skip this. Can we for?
We should
Oh
have put
yeah.
minimums on some players.
Right.
Yeah.
Real, because this is just gonna go up 25. Someone just fucking
There we go.
hit it.
There we
Okay,
go.
5. Thank you.
There we go.
All right.
Get up
we,
to 10 while
we,
you're at it.
we ain't fucking around. Matt,
Yeah.
I still very much believe it. As I said in my analysis last night, I think that Master Splinter is worth probably $10 to $11. Probably even 11 plus.
He should be over 10, without a doubt. We may as well
Well,
just start it at 10.
Man, I missed
I
the
just hope
game.
these team owners have the balls to do it, because he is so far ahead of everybody else. And the whole bottom, like one of the things I tried to touch on last night a little bit, but I was drunk. The whole bottom of the draft is actually fairly similar to each other. All right, here it is. Hibbs,
Boom.
$11.
Oh shit.
11 plus.
About
He's in the
time.
tier. He's in.
About
Match.
time.
Ooh. All
Has
right.
has all four bid on this?
It looks like it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want him.
They all want a piece of the action. I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean he's extremely good, and the bottom half of the draft is not great. I mean, like they're all pretty interchangeable.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
you got these players from silver 3 to like gold 4 that you probably are playing, and they're probably going to be close to a match between your like gold 4 and your like gold 3 players.
Honestly, you're right. This is actually probably a better pickup than it would have been in previous seasons, just because the
100%.
bottom end
Yep.
is so this league is so bottom heavy. Like you were saying, like West with bottom four, like some of the bottom players, gonna be just fine.
Right. This is definitely, and he goes for $11 to Cruise Master. Congrats, Cruise.
Yeah.
Rats Cruz. Big pickup. Because
Interesting.
Splinter, Wang, Splinter can like literally carry a team by himself. Like,
Right.
the hype behind him is everything you said is true. I'm just kind of blown away that he's worth 11 out the gate when people have money. You know?
Yeah. And actually, moving forward to what's on the screen right now, Thrifty Senpai going up straight to $5. This is interesting.
If I was
And
Cruz, I'd just go ham. I'd go $9 on Thrifty.
same. I think in a league like what we have right now, I think that is a good. I think that potentially could be a good play.
I think what we're gonna see is we kind of have a top four, right? We've got Master Splinter, we got Thrifty, we've got Bestest One. I guess we've got five. We've got
Hooks
Chopman
reset.
and we got Hook resets.
Yeah, you can't forget about hooks.
So whoever gets two of those is gonna be in a real good spot.
Yeah, and you hope to see as a player, you hope to see a situation where maybe like the bottom two of those people are on the same team, and
Yep.
you're not like you're not facing what you view as like you don't want Hooks reset and Master Splinter on the same team. Like that would be absurd.
That would probably just be GG.
Thrifty
Yeah.
Senpai at 775. All right, Thrifty Senpai, he's done like he's played a ton of games since he's been back, and his stats are unbelievably good. Although if we're pushing $8 range, I don't know if he's that good. Especially when
Really?
the other mids are also comparable to Thrifty Senpai. How
I-
much worse do you think that Tibestus One or Blab is than Thrifty Senpai?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. The mid competition is probably the most stacked in this league right now. So, whereas Thrifty could absolutely pop off and like is in a position to carry extremely hard out of mid if he's against like a lower skilled player, but he's probably going to be against people that are worse than him, but not that much worse than him.
Right. Yeah. And if you're going to see Blab get picked up here in like 10 rounds from now for $5, then that oh man, this is getting into some. If I was Thrifty Senpai, I'd be sweating. He's probably I know he's listening to this draft right now, isn't he?
He is.
Sitting in his
He's in his
and
car.
he can't tell these players just to stop. He can't tell these team owners to stop.
I think he has some intangible qualities. So obviously, very cerebral player, has some shot calling experience, has semi-pro experience as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think
ceiling's
a lot
high,
of
man.
a lot of players don't know.
Yeah.
Thrifty Senpai was on Coast B team, got
Yeah.
paid to play League of Legends, back in 3.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
literal pro for a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Elcads gets him though.
Yeah, Elcad gets up what is gonna have to be the core of his roster in Thrifty Senpai. All right, and completely changing gears here. Like this is this is looking in a whole nother direction. People start going from Dub Drum. Oh God. Oh, $3 for Dub Drum, 325.
Oh,
Bidding more on
what?
Dub Drum, 375. What is this?
What is happening? Well,
Ooh.
I think it's your fault, Wang. You put him up to the top of your power rankings. A
Oh,
late
no.
edit coming in this
Oh,
evening.
no. Oh no.
This could be all on you.
Ooh.
Wang, why would you do this to the league?
I apparently I completely ruined the draft from posting this.
Can we get a redraft?
That Double Drum is an $11 player. Wow. $4 for Double Drum when we see Master Splinter and Thrifty Senpai going for $11. I mean, there are still a lot better players than Dub Drum in this league. Like a lot better players than Dub Drum. He is a drop in the bucket
And
compared to these other players.
yeah, and he's just coming back totally dry, right? Like he's into League of Legends.
Right. Like what is he played his 10 games? God,
Yeah.
Yeah, like last week.
Is Hibbs just drafting people he hates? Is that the true hate draft? We gonna see a mad cow on this team next? I jest.
Big oof. Well, Hibbs does get him
There it
for
is.
425. Not a terrible pickup.
No. I think this is a terrible pickup.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm with Wang on this one.
I think this is absolutely going to be a hindrance on that team, and Hibbs better hope that he plays the rest of the draft a little bit better.
Three-time champion, though.
He is a 3-time champion.
Yeah.
Dub Drum is up against a lot of strong supports though. There's Hooks Reset, there's Xmas Tree, there's 30.
30, who's up on the board right now.
Who's up on the board? Great transition, Hibbs.
Oh wait, Dub Drum told me something. That he's a support now?
Yes. Yeah,
Wait,
he's a support.
wait.
He's not a jungler. Although I would assume that if a team needed him to jungle, he could jungle.
Yeah, okay, yeah. March 15th at 8:40 p.m. he messaged me. Otherwise, I'm coming for that ass and support just like old time.
I would.
So
love to,
I don't know what that meant at the. I get it
Yeah,
now. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Well, let's see if you go for. Do you think you go for more or less than Dub Drum? Since
I suspect more, but I hope it's less.
yeah, oh, Hibbs going hard for you. That's interesting. He's trying to match you. with a dub drum and 30 on the same team, two people that I assume want to support.
Yeah, you guys only had threes in support. Oh no, you had three in 80 as well. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, you guys
Nope,
both just
only
had threes in support. Tibbs looking to corner the market on supports.
Maybe he just gets all the support players.
Well, I think it's going to be hard to buy that Hooks reset in the end. There's also a lot of people who said that they would support in this league. So I don't think teams are going to get squeezed on support. I think you
No.
may be able to squeeze jungles. Maybe squeeze some AD carries.
Possibly.
Maybe.
There's also a lot of people who could play AD pretty well
Right.
that
Yeah.
had that too.
There's a lot of good overlap in this current league. And the people that we have sitting up here right now. A lot of people can go. Should be pretty flexible in most teams.
Yeah, it feels like just with most of us having played League for so long, everyone has a few roles that they feel comfortable with,
Right.
even if they have one that they prefer.
wow.
30 to the Hibs team for
This is
$5.
my favorite draft ever.
Dub drum and you,
man.
dude.
That
I hope you can message Hibs on the side on a way to figure out what to do with the rest of your draft. Don't draft me.
Wang would be the perfect jungler to really kind of set this team and get this team going.
They already have a jungler. They got Dub Drum.
No, dub drum supporting, dude. Look at the fucking
Yeah,
master sheet.
he's 2 top, 2 jungle, 3 support. Were his signups.
I mean,
He's a support player, dude.
double support bottom. We'll
mean,
do far
those
mage
bot lanes-
support and
Those bot lanes happen, Wang. Yumi Soraka or Swain Thresh, like
Yep.
they happen.
They do happen.
That's true. You can just play like a double mage bot and just kind of pop off. I don't know if that's the type of support Stubdrum plays. Or 30 plays. Kind of not really.
30, I'm pretty sure he's here and could tell us, but I looked at his op.gg and I remember him, and it's Thresh, Leona, Alistair, if I remember right.
I think that's
Yeah. What was the
also
question?
what Dub plays.
Dub is jungling. Don't worry about this.
Okay.
but yeah,
already
I
inside
play,
knowledge
Fair.
on the
I play
team.
engaged supports. You're right. Yeah. I mean, it's just the same supports from back in the day,
Right.
basically.
Right. You're not picking up any brand or.
Oh, I
Senna
did play
support.
Rel, and
Right.
she's pretty cool.
All right, well,
she
that's,
fits my sort of MO too, so I'm into
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's really interesting because we got players like Xmistry, which I feel like plays almost like the exact opposite, or would prefer to play the exact opposite type of supports. Like
Yeah.
the more damagey, the more
Yeah,
your mid lane comes from bottom.
he's all in on the carry mage support.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it should be a cool style matchup.
Yeah. Man, we've taken a little breather here.
Yeah, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
There was a little bit of intermission time.
Yep, small
planned
breaks
for these
every
guys.
4 picks. After every team owner gets to choose someone to draft.
Yep.
They take a break.
This draft is starting how I think a lot of our drafts start. We see some high priced players get just thrown out there to see what other people want, what they're bidding on. Oh, and great segue into our next pick, Hooks Reset.
All right, another one of those top players gonna go for a lot of money very quick.
The
Yeah.
highest rated person in the league, and has gotten to the highest rating out of anyone in the league.
It's the only current diamond, right?
I think that's right. The only current diamond Master Splinter has not hit it this season, although I mean I kind of expect him to hit it.
I think he could. I don't know if he's solo queues that much right now.
Like looking at these teams right now, Valk really could benefit from having Hook on his team for sure. Like I don't see Cruz getting him. I don't see LCAD getting him.
I think Cruz is gonna run him up to $9 right now.
That makes sense.
I mean, kind of needs to.
Yeah, Hook going for lower than that is definitely a steal. LCAD could try and take him here too. That'd be a solid pickup. I guess
Expensive
Hibbs
one,
has
though.
the money for it. It'd be a little riskier.
Like I said, man, the bottom whatever people in the league are not that bad. I mean, if you even like, let's say that team did end up like the Hibs team, and he's not bidding on it right now, but he spends $10 on it, and you got 75 cents. You pick up like Muffin, Tizzy, and Bonk Crank, and like you figure out something with that.
Oh man, longest countdown in North America, and Alcat
Oh.
comes in at the end.
I knew he was thinking about it. All right, and we're at 9. That price is cruise out. Elcad still could keep going.
Yeah, but Valk just takes this.
If he wants
He's
it,
got. I mean, yeah,
And he's got it.
yeah,
he's got it.
there
yeah.
we go. All right.
That's an excellent pickup for him.
Yeah,
That's a
I-
solid core for a team.
100%, $9. This guy is going at probably what I think is the correct price in this league. For hooks.
I'm kind of surprised of all the top players, bestest one's going to be the last one to go. He's probably the most versatile pick. He literally didn't put a preferred role. He says he's cool with all 5 of them.
Yeah, I actually checked over. I talked about him as a mid laner last time because we'll get to him when we get to him. AGS 0, 25
Ooh.
cents. So if you look at AJS 0 in the pool of junglers, pretty much that entire pool of junglers is probably sitting at like a low gold pool of junglers if you exclude Master Splinter out of the equation. AJ's, I mean, he brings those intangibles. I think he brings some shot calling. You know he's going to be available for practice. But damn,
Well, we've got Mad Cow in the jungle pool now after
oh yeah, I
he
forgot about that.
signed up under the wrong role apparently. We caught it last night. Yeah, he is now the second highest rated jungler.
Okay.
Peak Diamond 5, current Gold 1.
Yeah, but he didn't peak Diamond 5 as jungle. I don't think he was playing that much in Diamond,
Oh,
but
okay.
I may need to fact check that.
Getting off to kind of a slow start for Swift here at 1.75 now.
You know, and I think that this is relative to the amount of money left in the draft right now. This is about where Swift should be going. That $1.50, $2 range. I put him last night at like a $4 player. That's if everything like, I mean, it's all relative.
Right, yeah, the prices change, and somebody who gets picked up for $2 as a last pick, not necessarily the same as $2 early in the draft.
Right. And this is about where you want to pick him because like he's not. You already know he's not the best jungler. Like no,
Right,
no way.
he's third maybe. He
Right.
does bring the shot calling, the kind of like team
Yep.
leadership stuff, which is important. I think $2. Okay, yeah. Valk not gonna let this go. I could see him creeping up towards 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Viper's Hoops said in the chat, "Who's a better jungler than Swift?" And I think that's a good point. He's the best jungler left, at least for right. Or am I missing
No,
someone?
Dario Chapman.
Oh yeah,
Chapman
I
is
missed
a.
Chapman. Yeah.
And I mean, like of the remaining junglers, Dario Chapman, Mai Wang, AJS. Those are probably the 3 that you're going to be looking at. Mr. Coffee is also claiming to be a jungler, and so is Devout Milk. But the first 3 are the ones that you want. AJS isn't bad, but he's kind of closer to the bottom of that barrel. If you're comparing with
Yeah.
just rank alone.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So this
And
will
he's
be
still
an interesting pickup. I mean, AJS does bring a lot more to the table other than just his jungle ability. He is very comfortable in a pre-made setting, and that is going to have a lot of value to any team he goes to.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
one of the people in the league that plays the most pre-made 5s compared to anything else, really.
Almost exclusively pre-made 5s.
No, he actually has put up some solo queue games this season. It's not as bad as like somebody like Tree, who I think hit like Silver 3 and then stopped.
Looks like AJS is on a team with hook resets under Valkyrior. 325.
I'm sure he is pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Stacked.
Yeah, now we got two teams with 2 players and 2 teams with 1. What are you more afraid of? Not 30. We can't include him in this conversation, but Zed and Wang. What's a more scary roster so far? Dub Drum and 30 or Hook Resets and AJS 0?
Let's just not answer that question. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
I'm gonna go with Master Splinter and 4 blank spaces.
Fantastic. Well, after that pickup, Valk is on the clock looking for
Swamps.
Womps.
Swamps?
Interesting. Alright.
Is that how that's pronounced? Flops?
I
I'm
don't know.
glad someone
I
else
guess,
said it first.
I guess his in-game name would be Thundercunth.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh, this
I'm not
is
familiar.
Is this
Yeah,
the?
he's the LBL guy.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
a rookie.
I was actually I tried to look through the LBL videos today. He was on a team this season with Master Splinter and Tibestus one. So I assume that Cruz is gonna try and pick him up at least a little bit. Man, I don't know, man. The top lane is so meh.
Yeah, what's
Especially if you
Chopman dropped
yeah,
out of top lane?
yeah, if you take Dario Chopman out of the equation, top lane is just meh.
Definitely the lowest rating for all the
Right.
players. Like if you look at the list sorted by peak rank, all the top mains are on the bottom half,
Right.
except
Yeah,
for like Dan and Thundercount, who are like right in the middle.
Right. Right. I don't know. I don't value this player at all.
I don't know, peak plat 1, it's pretty good.
Or really most of the top laners in this league. So it's just hard for me to imagine spending more than this $2.
This is gonna be a pretty standard SBL top lane roster this season.
Right. Yeah.
There's not a lot of it.
Yeah. Been pretty weak in the past.
Some unorthodox playstyles. Death
Yeah.
God Nero. I mean, Thundercunth could be a Death God Nero type player here.
He's a Kled player.
Oh no.
There
like
you go.
Oh
He
no.
plays Kled and then he doesn't play anything else.
Oh. Well, that's
Well,
gonna
there
ban
you
probably.
go.
And speaking of just okay top laners, let's bring Just Dan.
So
Just
Thundercunth
Dan.
goes for $2. Dan probably also $2. Maybe a little more because these people know him.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Like, so now you're looking. So that Thunderclunt, we know he only plays one character, and nobody knew who he was, and he went for $2. But now there's only 3 people that actually need a top.
Do the team owners know he only plays one champion? I guess is the question.
Hopefully, I mean they all got the sheets.
Doesn't say what characters they play though.
That's true. That is
What?
true.
What
and it
is
actually,
this bid
is-
war?
This is
This
30
seems a little
telling
odd.
Hibbs that he wants Dan on his team.
I'm just gonna say this seems really odd.
That's exactly what we're seeing here.
22.
$22.
I mean, I would, but you can't.
Does Hibbs match the $2 with his $10.75 left in his pocket?
Man, he's gotta really make some plays with this.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is rough for Hibbs because I know 30 wants Dan on his team, but Hibbs also needs an all-star probably.
Yeah, I need something.
Well, I mean,
225 for Dan's a
yo,
solid pickup.
I guess there still are a couple of players left that really could make a good team. I mean, like you pick up somebody like Rena Circulation and Xmas Tree on this team. Like you have a really solid team. I don't know if I would even doubt that team winning it all.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you're gonna drain the money out of the rest of the league like that.
All right, Dan going for 225. Pretty solid. Probably going to put him
Yeah,
at the most expensive top lane.
I think y'all forget about when he dunks.
I
Dan
I
dunks
think
sometimes.
He has dunked.
I
He
believe
has
Dan,
dunked pretty hard.
Dan has dunked in the past, but I think it's been a lot of moons.
His dunking days are behind him.
I do not. I'm not saying that they're behind him. I'm just saying that it's been a long time since we've watched Dan dunk.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another reason to watch Swain Baddy League
Uh,
Season 2.1.
Will there be dunks?
Will there be dunks? Yeah.
Does he play a dunk master?
He plays a couple dunk masters. So I don't want to give up the whole pool, but
I mean,
Yeah, well, why don't you just tell me all your champs on your
you
team?
know,
yeah.
I'm looking at his ranked solo queue right now, and his most played character is Garen, followed by Ashe, followed by Draven, followed by Kha'Zix. So,
Draven top?
and then
Yeah.
he didn't
You
play
can dunk.
2020, and then in season 9 he played Malzahar, Bard, Kayn, Gangplank, and Soraka. So we're going back all the way to like season 7 before we start seeing some real top laners.
So you're saying Garen. Lots of Garen.
Hey, man.
All right, that's legit. I've been
Man.
playing some Garen in the top lane. It's good shit. Oh, we're in our second scheduled short break. While we're waiting for this to get back. Oh, it is coming back. Never mind. Bestest one on the clock. This is our
right.
last top-rated player.
Chopman.
Oh, yep. Chopman's still alive. Okay.
And I mean, like, you could even say Renai Circulation is a top-rated player as well, too.
I mean, I think there's a bit of a power gap, though, between Chopman and Tempestus One. There's also that wild card factor. Tempestus One is not committing to any single role this season yet.
I mean, it makes him pretty good for the team we're going to pick up. Maybe we're at the point in the draft where it doesn't matter as much. Maybe we start.
I think
We
we're going
pick
to
him up
see
from anywhere?
Hibbs try to pick him up. Try and get an all-star Cruz. Oh, man. If Cruz can put together Splinter and Bestest.
I mean, they're
shit.
currently on an LVL team together.
Right. They've been playing together a lot.
I don't know if they're won out or lost.
Their team practice is super efficient.
They finally made it big in the LBL, got promoted up to the SBL.
That's our filler league, or what are they
Yeah, I
called?
suppose-
It is, yeah.
I suppose now's a good time to announce the last ranked team this season is going to be relegated back to the
Oh
LBL.
shit, the LVL? Oh
Yeah.
no.
They are our minor league team. That I think Switch was going to announce that. I guess we're
Yo.
leaking it early.
Hibbs is betting max money to get to Bestus One, which that would be his last top player to fill out, the core of that roster.
I mean, Tebestis one is pretty good. Last season peaking at plat, or ending, I should say, at plat 136 LP. This guy's hit plat season 9, season 8. I mean, this guy's currently plat 3, 67 wins, 69 losses.
Yeah. Like, okay, he gets that guy, right? He puts him, let's say, mid or jungle. Oh
Probably.
man, Hibbs got a hell
No, he
of
puts
a
it mid. For sure.
yeah, and then you put in a Garbo jungler like coffee or milk. Just saying the Garbo because
They
they're
have two
bottom tier
Garbo
within
junglers
this
already.
ranking. Hibbs?
Yeah, Hibbs has dub drum. I mean,
I thought Dub Drum. No, guys, Dub Drum is supporting.
with 30.
Look at the roster. Look at the roster,
Joey,
bro.
Dubdrum is jungling. 30 is probably supporting. They'll pick up an 80. They'll get like Donald Muffin for free or something.
It's not hard to
Alright.
understand. I am top lane. Dubjum
Okay.
is mid lane. Best is one to support.
Oh man.
Dear God.
Oh god, I'm gonna go throw up.
I would love to watch that. You guys should do that for our So
And
we
I'm
have
s-
a preseason next week.
Ooh.
It's gonna be those are scheduled scrims before we start actual week 1 in 2 weeks, which is a kind of a new thing that we're doing in the SBL this season to kind of give teams, at least one solid night of practice in some real games. Give teams a little bit longer to kind of figure their shit out before we start for real. I think that's gonna be kind of a cool little
Yeah,
thing
I
we're
like
doing.
that.
So Wang on the clock. Wang, where are you going?
So
Ooh.
I've kind of been like, I was actually kind of sold on me coming into this league as a jungler, but then starting to see where things are panning out. I think that I only jungle on Thrifty Senpai's team.
Yeah, it looks like both Elcat and Cruz are going for you. It makes sense. They only have one player so far. They need to start picking people up. Yeah, I
Yep.
think you jungle on Thrifty's team and you mid on Splinter's team.
Yep. Or I guess, I mean, like, it's no secret. Like, I would top too, because
Right.
I did top lane flex, but I would prefer not to if I didn't had to.
Yeah, I think it's more likely you'd go mid on Splinter's team.
Oh. Uh, yeah, I think definitely dollar 50 might be I definitely think is where I should fizzle out. I'm going to be the worst in probably any role that I go into. Like unless I get that magical top lane roll. Like it's true. I mean, like, what who am I going up against in the jungle? Master Splinter, Dario Chapman, and then like me and AJ's are like kind of maybe close. I go up in mid. I go Thrifty Senpai, Bloodbore to best this one. I'm number 4. I go in top. Like, maybe there's some like good games in there as well too. Meh. Uh, or I'm your most expensive bench player, I guess.
No, I think there's no way you don't start if you go to Elcat or Cruz's team.
Yeah.
And it looks like things are kind of slowing down. Could be sold for $150 to Elcad. That would put
Right where you said
you.
you were.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
Cruz coming in. Could we see a $2 Wang?
Uh,
I think you should go for more than this. I think, don't get me started on the
okay.
intangibles, but you play the game a lot.
I do.
I still don't really know what Viego does. And I think you playing the game so much and knowing so much about it helps.
Yeah, that is true. I fully agree with that. So I think something that probably at least Cruz values is somebody that would practice and that would be able to practice with their teams. I think maybe some of these other players that are not all in all the time, or that I don't personally know if they're on all the time, or maybe not even on my schedule. Um, that they wouldn't be able to bring those things to my to a team that I'm on.
Hmm. And there it
Okay.
is,
Yeah. All
sold
right.
for $2.
All right.
So about
All right.
at the upper end of what you were thinking. That seems about right.
Yep.
You're jungling, Wang.
Jungling.
Well,
Maybe.
Yeah.
there's still Chopman on the board, I guess.
Okay,
So
Thrifty plays a pretty solid Bard though, so it could still be the Wang mid.
I was there. I saw it. It's amazing.
It is pretty good.
All right, we got Valk on the clock here. 575 left in the bank. What's he has? He's got a support, a jungle, and a top lane. So he's looking for AD and mid at this point.
Unless the roles, get shuffled around.
That's true. I mean, yeah, I guess that the team A and team I are very flexible at this point. Well, except for Thundercunt, I think he's top lane only. But I guess team Alpha, what is that?
An alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have Team 1.
very flexible at this point.
Team... What is this, Swift?
Ooh,
I
Salvo.
just realized the team name.
Salvo on the clock. Valk.
And probably the highest rated AD main still up for grabs.
no, Mr. Tuesday is the highest rated AD main.
NT Bama.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm looking at this is sorted by peak rank, which
Salvo
is
did. It's so tough because I and I said this last night again. I don't. Salvo not on Jinx is not the Salvo that's hitting into plat,
yeah.
in my opinion.
You're right.
And I think that he's a guy he's gonna practice. I mean, I played with him on our flex team. I love him on Jinx. I think he is an absurdly strong Jinx player. So many games of our were won by just hitting a rocket at Dragon and getting that early Dragon. But SBL, you have 5 bans, and unless he's got somebody that's really, really drawing some big bans on his team, he's gonna get hit with that every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs
Without
to
a
be with a
doubt.
splinter, which looks like it's gonna happen actually.
Yeah,
It goes to
there
Cruz
it
for
is.
$2.
Not a bad pickup.
Definitely gonna need a strong support for him. Salvo with with a very strong support is still pretty terrifying, even if he's not on the Jinx.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want Tree and Salvo since they play so much together and they have that synergy going on. So I'm sure that Cruz is going to be looking for that as a second big ticket pickup, which having the second most money on the league, but also going for support against LCAD, that's going to be a rough bid war.
We have our first pause of the draft.
Brought to you by Bud Light.
No, that's the Ace.
Ah, fuck. I bet.
I don't know if they have a sponsor for the pause. Usually just brought to you by like the league being a buggy game or something.
You know what? We should bring back like one of our really old sponsors,
Water?
Water.
Yeah, water's not bad. They didn't fuck us over like Subway did.
But it's NT Bama, aka Mr. Tuesday, on the clock right now, out the gate from Hibbs. As Hibbs has no money to spend, he is going to lose this pickup no matter what.
Yep.
F.
Yeah, so AD player probably LCAD looking to pick him up. I guess Cruz is too. What else did he sign up as?
I mean,
Mid.
Valk probably wants him the
Mid.
most, to be honest.
Signed up
Yeah,
mid
so
bot.
he actually fits in mid or bot, which would actually line up perfectly with Valk's team, from what I am imagining it being.
Yeah, Cruz also could just take him as his mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a hot commodity right now. A lot of people want him to fill some sort of role on their team.
But there still is a lot of other mid lanes sitting on the board, isn't there? I mean, we got Renai still sitting on the board.
Crystallize.
Crystallize still sitting on the board.
That's about it.
Yeah, all right, right. Maybe it's not as flexible as I had thought.
Yeah, Valk needs a mid laner. Cruz needs a mid laner. Other than that, the other two teams are supposedly fleshed out enough to fill that role. And we see it in the bid war.
Yeah. Oh man, if Valk gets
Don't-
this, he's
don't
friends
let
with
Valk
Cal,
have this.
right? With Hooker resets.
Oh, slipped right.
Hook?
There it is.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh
The reset
no.
twins are gonna come out? Oh no.
Oh.
Well,
This is a good team. A really good team.
It is a
that
good
team is
team.
scary
Holy
already,
shit.
They're
man.
a really, really good
Fuck.
team.
Who cares who's AD carry on that team? Like,
This is currently the
no.
best team so
or
far.
mid, I should say.
I still think that there are ways for other teams to become better than this team. But these team owners need to stop this team from getting other high priority picks still left on this board.
Hang on, hold up. I just want to do a small, investigation right now. So NT Bama, aka Mr. Tuesday, is NT Bama like a secondary name, like an alt account? Because peak rank on him is gold 1, and I swear he was a plat boy.
It missed. I have no idea. I can tell you that his account that I looked up last night was sitting somewhere in gold.
Huh.
I can't recall, but
Yeah, I see gold. I see gold 1, gold 1. He's hit gold 1 for like since season 8, and hasn't ever crossed the platform. But if you look at his stats like right now, like they are absurd. Like 7 KDA, 5.2 KDA. Like these are nothing to scoff at.
The hell's he doing in fucking
80 carries are underpowered. Didn't you know?
Yep.
I didn't. I've been
yeah,
playing the wrong role.
SBL season 10, his peak rank was gold 4. Wait, they had 5 divisions back then, didn't they?
They
Yep.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, Bluer, aka Renai Circulation, is on the clock.
this is
Well,
a high price player that you gotta guard other teams from going up against.
Yeah,
Blab cannot go to a team where he's going to make your team's life hell.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, this has to go to either the two middle teams, right? Cruz and Elcad, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like Cruz probably wants him a lot. What else? What's his other role? Oh, jungle.
Top lane, I think.
You're talking
he
Blab?
put
No,
he went jungle mid, and then top as a 2. So if he goes to Elcad's team, it's maybe a little weird. You guys have to figure something out, but
yeah,
I don't think that's that big of a deal.
yeah. He's a good player. Oh man, what if he goes to Valks? I mean, Valk has all the money in the world to spend. Well, by all the money
Right
in the world,
there,
I mean
that-
375.
And Cruz
gonna drive
matches.
up his price right to 375.
Yeah, Cruz is the one who's going to benefit most from grabbing Blab. Like, he needs a mid laner. Elcad's team is covering pretty much everything that Blab can play right now. You might have to shift a couple things.
If Cruz gets Blab here, that gives Elcad Chopman for free. For precisely 375.
Yeah, then Elcad has his pick of the litter for at least 2 picks after that. Which is pretty strong. I mean, with the remaining players up, we have Dario Chapman, as you said. And in terms of peak ranking, after that you have Albino Joe, Xmas Tree. Then after that you go down to the Coffee, Crystallize, Legend Dinger, Bong Crank, Tank X, Milk, Tizzy, and yours truly, Muffin, 860. And Cruz does it.
To the Master Splinter, and Renai and Master Splinter are people I feel like that got put on a lot of SBL teams together.
Yeah, I get that feeling too. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably too early to say this, but if there's a team that's tiltable, looking at Cruz's right now.
All right. If there's anything that I've learned after like nearly a decade of playing competitive League, tilting isn't real and synergy isn't real.
Synergy is definitely
What?
not real.
Are you gonna tell me friendship isn't real?
Friendship is a lie.
Not real.
Nobody is friends in the SBL. Everyone's friends suck. This is what 11 seasons of experience have taught us.
I mean, we're 2.1 now. We've evolved. We get these things.
We've
I can't
evolved
believe you haven't
beyond
caught up
friendship.
yet.
Nah, dude, I'll always strive for those ideals till the day I die.
Well, looking at this bidding sequence, man, like Velk
chalk,
wants him,
man.
kinda.
There
But
is no world where Elcat doesn't get Chopman. It's just a question of how much. And the
I
real question is, will Valk bid him up to 375? Probably.
Yeah, do it.
all
Gotta
right.
do it.
Hot take. I think Dio Chapman is the hardest carry in the league. He can carry the game the hardest out of anyone.
Uh,
Could see it.
no.
Hmm?
No, we have Master Splinter in this league, 30.
Ah, does Dario Chapman not? Oh, I guess he's going. Is he going jungle or top lane? In my mind, I always think of Dario Chapman, Mad Cow as a top laner. So in
yeah,
my mind, top
He is.
laners can
I-
always hard carry harder than jungles, unless depending on the meta. Which
He
I
is
actually
marked
don't
as a
know what the
jungler,
meta
though.
is for jungle.
yep. I mean, our teams, I think, is going to have a good amount of flexibility in it, and I think between myself playing some top lane this season and him wanting to be a jungler as well, I think there may be some surprises in this team.
That's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
It's always just a guessing game right now.
And
Like,
and this is interesting to the season, and I don't know if Swift's really brought it up that much. You don't have to line up in LCS order, so who knows where these people are going.
right? Yeah, a couple like minor rule changes. I get this isn't a rule change. This has just never been an SBL rule as far as I know. You don't have to do that. Uh, Another rule change. There is no more uh, placeholder picks, which kind of goes along with that. So you're gonna want someone with all the champions leading off for
At
you.
the top. Yep.
Also allows you to have your team captain up top too. I wanted to say that was a rule in one of the later SBLs.
Could have been. I don't know. 30. You wrote those.
Yeah.
Ah, it sounds like a cool idea, but I don't think I enforced. I think I actually enforced the LCS order though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Enforcing LCS
Oh,
order.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a SBL thing or if that came in later things.
Oh, okay. So Velk's got the pause going here, and then after him, or what's the order? It's Hibbs at left to right, right? So Velk is the end of the order.
I believe so.
Yeah. And Albino Joe. There it is.
Dear God.
Albino Joe.
Last highest ranking player according to Peak Rank. At plat
Probably.
3.
He's a
Well,
good pickup for Elcat or Cruz.
Myself
Yeah.
and Tree are the last two top peaks.
Yep.
I guess everyone could kind of use an AD except for Valk. Even Valk's kind of going for it.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
I mean, keep in mind, Mr. Tuesday can also go mid. I mean, granted, yeah, you want to keep the hook resets, Mr. Tuesday, aka condemn resets, dual lane alive, but you know, if myself and Tree are kind of the last two top players remaining, you might as well just take what you can get, right? If you're
Yeah.
Valk.
Yeah, no, you're right. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, NT Bama has 3 for mid. So I like that move a lot. Yeah.
So I'm kind of a big fucking deal right now.
The hook resets Albino Joe bot lane. Okay. I see it, and I think it's actually not happening
Nope. I think
because
it is going to be
Cruise Master.
Joey Salvo bot lane.
Yeah. That's a classic, an El Clasico. Yeah. There's a, oh man, we got a disconnect. This
Could
is very
be
long.
some stuff going on in the voice chat. These guys are all in voice chat, so yeah. There
A
we go.
pause is requested. Okay, there we
Pause.
go.
All right, well, we're paused. Did have another announcement AJS wanted me to make. We are going to be doing a post show every night after all of our games. A few of us are gonna get together and just kind of break things down, talk about the games, talk about the league, talk about where things are going the next week. Little like talk show type thing. So don't go to bed when your game's over.
Oh, wait a minute. League of Legends has replays. Can you download them right away?
I think so.
Oh. Get some Epic Pen on there. Go back to the replay.
That would be kind of
Break
fun.
it
That
down,
is
Madden style.
something we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of still throwing around ideas for that, but yeah, there'll be a little break after the last game. Well, we kind of get together and get a plan, and then yeah, little like half-hour talk show probably. The analyst desk, I guess.
Who's the sponsor for the analyst desk?
I think we're still looking for one.
All right. You hear that, sponsors out there? One of you 37 viewers? Hit us up.
Yeah, just throw some money at us.
Yeah, we got a lot of viewers.
We do. This is pretty good for draft night. What is happening in
There
this
must
chat?
be a lot of talk about Albino Joe going on.
God,
in the
I told you I'm a
background.
fucking
There-
big deal. Holy shit! Finally.
Holy shit.
$1.
Oh my god. I actually added him to the group chat that I had going on in the background, and then had to kick him out because I didn't realize that he hadn't actually been bought yet.
Well, hot
Quickest
damn.
removal from an SBL team ever.
Wow. I just want to say that we're the scariest team, because we're gonna add Tree to this team, and nothing anybody can do about it.
Holy shit.
No.
Oh god.
That looks like a fun team.
It's gonna be a very fun team. This is it's basically, I mean, man, it's
It'll be fun.
be fun.
It'll be interesting. Just
but
like
we
all
bring
the
up
other teams.
Tank Axe. So
Hibbs looking
Tank Axe
to
is a new guy to the league. He's somebody that I had recommended to the league. He's a super chill dude. He's also around the same age as the rest of us, in maturity and whatnot. So definitely was very excited to have him in this league. He's a top laner. I did do clash with him, and he actually does clash pretty frequently with his other groups of friends. So he's played some competitive, but I think they kind of lack a lot of like the shot calling and really knowing where to go and stuff like that. So I think that he's somebody that itches for competitiveness, but would also take really well to some direction in SBL.
You know, it's going to be interesting because we have two quote unquote rookies in this league. A semi rookie since he was in the LBL, that's Thunderconth, but then a real rookie, Tank Axe, and
But Bonkrank 69 is technically a rookie.
oh, okay, him as well. But I mean, this applies to Bonkrank as well. You're rolling the dice to see, you know, honestly, two things. Either like they have to show up, and then if they do show up, you know, how big of a discrepancy is there between their rating and what they bring to a 5-stack?
Right. Yeah.
And if you're saying Wang, if he plays a lot of Clash,
Yeah.
that's a great pickup for 25 cents then.
I fully agree. I think and he plays a lot of really tanky top laners, which I think will fit right in with this Cruise Master team. He's going to be a person that doesn't need to carry and just needs to support the other carries because he's got a lot of big voices on that team.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty perfect spot for him. I mean, really, any of the teams. I was kind of looking forward to it after you described him. So, yeah.
All right, who do we got left? Tree, definitely the biggest pickup left on there. But
Coffee's a question mark, man.
we all
Like,
know where Tree's going.
Yeah.
I actually I played quite a bit with Coffee. I definitely fed his promo series or his placement games
Good work.
that were in bronze.
Hey, you fed my placement games too.
Yeah, I fed a lot of
about
people's
that?
placement games.
Tradition.
Wang out here sabotaging the league.
Yeah, I just like looking at the remaining list. Oh yeah, so Tree, we know where he's going. We know what he's capable of. Coffee, he's a question mark. Who knows how much he'll practice? Because he likes to give a lot of heart to what he does, which is, I mean, that's comforting to know as a team, that he's going to try and have your back. Crystallize, solid player. He's been consistently kind of like that, middle tier player in all these leagues that he's been a part of.
Yeah, did he play SBL back in the day? I thought
Yeah,
he did,
he did.
but after okay, did he
Played a
used
few
to does
seasons.
he used to have a different name, or did he not have the
Yeah.
numbers?
Yeah, he had a different name.
I thought he
Okay,
was crystallized the whole time.
thought he
Or maybe
was
it's some
too.
numbers.
He has
Okay.
numbers
Crystallized
right
can answer in
now.
the chat.
It's like 13 something
yeah,
in game right now.
yeah. I had to add him as a friend or to even like see what his summoner name was
Brother
because we all
Deegis. There it is. Thank you, Mad
Ah.
Cow, in the chat. Yep,
Brother
Brother Deegis.
Deegis?
Yeah, he
God,
was
I don't remember
crystallized in
that.
the BOL. That's why most
Okay.
of you were playing
Oh,
with him.
okay.
So, yeah.
I think the BOL started right around the middle of the SBL, I think. Like the mid
Yeah.
to late
Blend.
Last
SBL.
3 or 4 seasons, yeah.
Yeah. So like right around when he played.
Wait, was that a misbid?
375 Alcad. No, I mean he's just taking it, right? Because that means Vel can't take it. So Cruise Master swiping up Crystallize here. We were just talking about him. Good old brother Deegis. Gonna slot in very nicely, I think, to this team. Yeah, so Dario, where is he going? Where is anyone going on this team?
Let's see, Crystallize, mid
It's
bot.
good.
He could just be support probably.
Yeah, Thrifty, Wang, and Chopman have to be the top side of the map, I think.
Apparently in voice he said tree but posted crystallize is what
What the
That's
kinda
fuck?
getting told.
dirty. That is dirty. That is dirty.
Cruz said he was putting up tree and voice,
What
but
the
then
fuck?
typed
Yeah,
crystallize.
I feel like that's
Um,
yeah, I feel like that's the
well, to me, I think this balances out the draft a little bit more. So let's continue.
Did
Because some
yeah,
of these
that
teams are looking a little bit too scary for me.
that's like big brain, but also kind of a dick move.
yeah, what the fuck?
Um,
I want a SBL ruling on that.
Yeah, I would assume
I
AJS would let him take back the bid
yeah.
if there was some foul play, but maybe he wants Crystallize. I don't know. We haven't seen Elcat put anything
No,
up,
no,
so there could be.
Elkhead asked to take back the bet is what it's saying, and then AJ's denied it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There are 11 people in that voice chat down there. Wait, no, that's the viewing party.
yeah, it's just owners and Swift and the other one.
I don't know what to think about
Well,
that.
I know what to think, and Vlad's got the right idea. TFF loses the ban.
Yep, I think we could all agree on that.
Yeah.
Speaking of losing a ban, if you check the channel point rewards, we do have one to take away a ban from a team. Start saving up your
Oh
channel
my,
points now. Start winning your baddie bets.
fuck! I've wasted those on some useless shit. God, I had so many banked up. Damn it! This changes the metagame.
A little bit.
Yeah.
How do, I gotta find? Is there ways to artificially inflate channel
Well,
points?
anyone who has the stream key could just put the stream up. So you do have that option. You could just leave the stream on overnight. It's gonna take you a few years to get up to the 69 million points you need, but
Oh,
it's
okay,
within
okay.
reach.
Yeah, gotta start now.
Yeah. You're gonna have to make a lot of Twitch accounts and do a lot of channel point fraud.
All right. Well, while we were sort of taking in how the draft has played out so far, Develop Milk was on the clock Cruise Master starts with the 25-cent bid, and at the end of the day, Cruise Master ends up with 75 cents for him.
Alright,
That's
solid
a
pickup.
steal. I mean, solid. What do we got? Developmental key. Where is he on this list? Developmental silver 4. Oh, right. He doesn't play ranked, or never did traditionally, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he
So
played his 10.
his rank is
That's
so
it.
much lower than his goddamn potential. He's brilliant, super good. Closest I ever won an SBL with him. So yeah, 75 cents. I think that's pretty good. I think I would have expected him to be in the $1 to $2 range, but yeah, Felk on the clock here. 375 left in the bank, and there it is. There's tree for 225, which is more than Cruz can put up because of the match. Val cold, so he's gonna take tree, which I think rounds out the bot lane extremely nicely. If Hooker sets going to support tree AD, that's an S tier bot lane.
That is a terrifying bot lane.
Yeah, I don't think there's any actual combo that's scarier than that. I'm trying to think of one in the bot lane specifically.
There isn't really.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's crazy stacks on the bot side of the map
Hibs
for Team
throwing up
Valkyria.
Muffin, who he will get for free, undoubtedly.
Why?
I I don't know.
He's got a 3 for the bot lane.
Yeah,
Who knows
that's
where he goes?
yeah, that's not a good draft play for Hibs.
No. No, it's not.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be sold straight up. Coming over. Welcome to the team. I don't know what the plan is at this point. So, given
Hibs' plan is to essentially take whoever's left after, which is what, Coffee, me, Boncrank, and Tizzy.
hmm
He's just gonna get whoever is left over.
Yeah.
Right, because presumably every team is gonna just open up on whoever they want to fill out their roster.
Yeah, and I guess statistically speaking, rank wise, that'd be Coffee. And he has 2 threes and top and mid. Or sorry, top and jungle. And who is on the clock? LCAD. So
It's
I'm still fucking speechless.
yeah.
Yeah. LCAD is gonna not go for Coffee here, right? Because why would
Does
he? He just got
Yeah, he kind of
he
just
Kind of just has to put up what whoever.
right. It's Cruz's
Yeah,
decision right now. You know, he gets who he wants, then Val gets who he wants.
That's some top tier collusion.
yeah, rigged
Cruz
season.
gives voice cues that are misleading to benefit AJS's team.
Yeah,
That
we
is
don't have
just
all the
dirty.
facts on that, but
No.
there is.
Well, okay.
We'll have to see
I mean, it
how
doesn't
that went
matter.
down.
This is how it's happening. It doesn't
I
matter.
mean they've already moved along, I
Yeah,
think.
you can't roll it back.
No.
At this point, no. So I hope there was a conclusion that was meant.
Hey, I'm on the clock. What's up?
Hey,
Silver 1. Top support.
top or support, which I gotta say is the least likely combo for 2 roles.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of is.
top is the absolute opposite of what I want to do in League of Legends.
Same, but also I don't know.
You love
Sometimes
it.
top is fun.
Yeah. Some people were born for it.
Somewhere. And Cruz picking me up.
match. Yep. And there it is. Rounds out Team Valkyrier. Or sorry, Cruise Master. Yep. Now it's LCAD on the clock. How did I mix up
So,
this order?
the order is not the
On
order
the
on the
screen. Yep.
list, which is confusing.
Gotcha.
But LCAD gonna open up on coffee. Velk gets to choose if he wants him or not. Looks like he declines. Coffee going over it. Round out LCAD's team. Velk left with the choice between Tizzy and Bonkrank. Velk gonna take Tizzy, and then Bonkrank gonna go over to the Hibs team. And that's gonna do it for the draft.
Boom.
Well, boys,
Short and sweet.
hot take right now. Who's gonna win?
Mm. I had an idea, and now I don't know. It's either between Valkyrier or LCAD or my team. Always got to throw my team in there.
Yeah.
What do,
Oh man.
what do you guys think?
Oh god, the thrifty or 30. I just looked at your team.
What do you
Go-
think about it?
I
What,
wish
wait, what
I
did you
wish
say?
you all the best of luck.
I think 420 Bunk Crank 69 has a place on this team. Just a
I
name alone.
Alright, we're gonna
There
blow
it
this
is.
roster
Blow
up a
it
little
up.
bit. Yeah.
Boom. People can see it in all its glory. Everyone has $0 remaining. I mean, granted, it's only 4 teams instead of 6, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
I think Swift just threw all their money on their last picks
Oh,
for every
true.
team.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's
Otherwise, I
true.
think Cruz would have had like a $1.50 left or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No money left over. Nobody gets paid out the remaining money like we used to do back in the day.
Well, what do you guys think? Who do you think's gonna win it all? Who's the hot takes here?
Oh, my team, obviously.
Yeah.
No, I
I
think
mean,
the
like,
Valk team is pretty scary. Yeah, Thrifty
yeah,
Dario Chapman of the LCAD team actually looks real good. I actually might go with that team.
but LCAT team's my team is I think gonna have some pretty interesting decisions on the entire team. I mean, it's Thrifty Senpai and it's a lot of flexible players. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I think Splinter still got a really good team for going for $11. Yeah, I think I mean, the serviceable top laner for 25 cents, or 225 if it's Legendinger. Doesn't really have a ton of supporting. I guess both Legendinger. I guess Legendinger supports as well on that team. Yeah, it's pretty serviceable.
Interesting though. Is this the first season Milk won't jungle? What does he even play besides this?
Support or bench.
Support.
Yeah.
I mean, he has ones for everything else. It's all in the red, but
Okay,
I
well,
guess we'll
that
see.
that
It'll be
sucks.
interesting.
I think throwing Dario Chapman into the and Dub Drum into the jungle roles where a lot of people probably weren't necessarily looking at them a ton made some players and myself included. I didn't think I jungled on any team once Dub Drum got drafted with 30. And Master Splinter was already out on the table and AJ's was already out on the table. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot to break down in some of these.
All right, well, I think that is going to do it for our draft coverage. Good luck to everyone on all the teams. Next week, there is not going to be any stream. Every team is going to be playing a couple of preseason scrim games that everyone will be expected to have all their players at. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be back with week 1. We're gonna get this shit rolling.
Hell yeah.
All right, thanks everyone for watching. Good luck to my team, and I hope the rest of you get dunked.